records for the most amount of hits in the shortest time and has created a national debate whose time has come. He wrote the pamphlet, Common Sense, that finally convinced colonial America to fight for independence. He was the first public advocate for women's rights. He was the first to write and speak out for the abolition of slavery. Now there's a sound historic evidence. He wrote the first draft of the Declaration of Independence. John Adams wrote, "It was the sword of Washington and the pen of Thomas Paine that won the independence for America." He was a man on fire with passion for his country. He was the most outspoken of our founding fathers. As always, he's blunt, direct, and fearless in defending American principles. Ladies and gentlemen, the man who first called our nation the United States of America, a man on a mission to restore common sense to our national character, Citizen Thomas Paine.
Is it possible? All the best-looking people in the state of Indiana are all gathered in the same place at the same time. It's providential. It is an honor to be in Indiana, the heartland of America, the home of both next year's NBA and Super Bowl champions.
That'll be a long day.
To those of our fellow Americans who are not here, who have been reluctant or afraid to speak up because you can't fight City Hall, because politicians are not going to listen to you regardless of what you say, because one voice is not going to make a difference, I say, come to Indianapolis. Who understands now is the time to be afraid of what will happen if you don't speak up? Come to Indianapolis and hear and see the silent majority are silent no more. My dear friends, there are no bombs falling on your cities. There's no large enemy army at the gates. But you are facing a tragedy of infinitely greater consequence than all the other tragedies combined that have come before you. You're facing the loss of what 21 generations of Americans suffered and died to hand down to you. You are facing the possibility of the loss of your future. The miracle of our country is that we can always retrieve what we have lost. Let America hear your responses, Indianapolis, to these questions. Are you ready to become America's new greatest generation and restore common sense and principles to our national debate? That a government that's big enough to give you everything you want is powerful enough to take everything you have? Do you believe now is the time to rise above divisive politics, rise above right-wing, left-wing, Republican, Democrat, and finally join together without titles and hyphens? White-America, Black-America, Hispanic-America, gay and lesbian-America, Muslim-America. You are hyphening yourself into disunity. Is it now time, my dear friends, to finally join together and just become Americans? It's springtime in the Midwest. Time to throw out the old, clean out the house, and while we're at it, would you like to clean out the Senate too?